Hey Musketeers, I hope you're having a great day where you are as I'm having a great day where I am. So today's episode is about infusion water. Water now for about 3 years, and a lot of people also know it as just fresh fruit water. I wanted to share with you kind of like how I put my infusion water together. I primarily do it in the summer more than the winter, only because there's more fresh fruity produce made available to you in the summer versus the winter. And I kind of lean more towards my Tiavana teas in the winter and fall, and then more of my infusion waters in the spring and in the summer. But one of the reasons why I do infusion water or fruit-based water is because I'm not big on like Powerade drinks, but yet I like flavored beverages or flavored water. And what I mean by Powerade drinks, I don't knock anybody who does it, they're just not for me, but I'm not into the flavored packets that you put in your water for, like, performance enhancer, type of beverages that distributors sell to you. I'm not really into those things. I don't knock anybody who is. I'm just saying they're not for me. But I do like flavored water, and I like fresh flavored water. And I wanted to share with you how I kind of prepare my infusion water bottles. If you also want to, purchase the ones that I have purchased, I will leave a link down below from Amazon. But these are the two infusion water bottles that I bought about 3 years ago off of Amazon. And I went over there and checked, and sure enough, they still sell them. My purchase, you get two. My purchase came with a book. The only problem is when I went online to check at Amazon, the book is now an ebook. So when you get the water bottles, it includes, an ebook. So it doesn't include a soft cover. But to be honest with you, I looked through this. It's not extremely necessary to even, get it, because it just mainly gives you different recipes for different fruits that you can, combine in order to make your own personalized fruit infusion water. So you can also pick up not these, but you can pick up infusion water bottles that have the netting, like this one has the netting in it, at the dollar store. Angela Disney Star, with a Z, not an S in the Disney, 23680. Hello, fellow Musketeer, if you're watching. She is a subscriber to my channel, and of course I watch her channel. She's a wonderful, wonderful spirit, fellow Disney fan. But she recently did a vlog episode talking about some purchases that she made at the dollar store. If you want to or the Dollar Tree, I think, if you want to head over to her channel and watch. And she had something similar to this. This is just a regular water bottle, but it had one of those nettings, and I think she said she got it for $1 at the Dollar Tree. So that's a really great buy. But if you want something just, a little more gym friendly, because this can attach to something, and then it's got a water spigot that shuts and locks, then this might be a great option for you. So I just want to show you really quick the fruit that I'm going to be using to create this infusion water. So here I have, let me bring my camera down. So here I have some blackberries, and I use whole. I don't cut them up. I do cut up my fresh pineapple, strawberry, and my citrus orange here, and then I'm going to be using 1 lemon. You can use anything you want to make your infusion water. I also like to do pineapple with kiwi and oranges and peaches. Oh, my magical word, it tastes so good. But I just buy my fresh pineapple, And then I have some fresh blackberries, strawberries, and then just some sliced up lemon. And then of course the orange. And I have to show you this orange. Look how like grapefruit color that looks. I mean, that usually an orange is like more orangey color. This is like grapefruit color. And when I cut this open, the citrus, the aroma that took place was just out of this world. It was like really, really citrusy. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna bring the camera down a little bit so you can watch me prepare this. So I'm just gonna unscrew my water bottle here from the bottom. So you wanna unscrew it from the base, and then you're left with this. Unscrew it here. And then I'm simply just going to start stuffing this infusion netting. And like I said, I have become an expert on getting a lot in here because I can get quite a bit in here. And I'm just going to cut this up, or not cut this up, but I'm gonna leave these whole. Okay, and the lemon, I actually forgot to cut up my lemon. So I'm going to cut the lemon up, and I'm going to just sit that in there as well. And I think I'm gonna shove a little more pineapple in this one. So then I take my bottom piece and I screw it on this way, and it looks like this. Then I screw it back onto my bottle. And I prefer, now if you notice, it's not sitting right. I don't know if you can see that. It's not sitting right in there. So I got to readjust it because it probably, there we go. Always got to double check. Close off my bottom like that. And then I like to fill my water bottle up with a water bottle. If you don't want to use a water bottle, guys, tap water is fine. This is just me. And then I just like to pour it in here. And I like to get it all the way up to the top, so I grab another one and seal my lid on there, like so. And I gotta double check my base, make sure it's tight. And there you go. It is done and it is ready to go. Sealed it on. It looked like it was leaking a little bit, but I took care of that. So that is one bottle that I made, and I'm gonna go on ahead and I'm gonna make another one. Now I will put this in my refrigerator. Best to let it sit overnight. I let mine sit overnight, but if I'm making it on the day that I have to go to work and I really want to take one to work, then I will make one early in the morning. That way it has all day to sit in my refrigerator. But the longer this sits and kind of, you know, combines, the more flavored my water will be. Also, question, what do you do with the fruit when you're done drinking your water? I eat it. I do. I eat it. I know you're probably like, really? Yes, I eat it. And I even eat like the little rinds from the oranges here because they get really soft. I necessarily don't eat the rind from the lemon, but yes. And if you want even more of a flavor enhancer, you can even take some of the juice from your pineapple and pour a little bit in the water. If you want more of a lemon juice, you can take a squeezed lemon and just squeeze some excess lemon juice in here and create even more of a flavor. So I'm gonna go on ahead and I'm gonna make another one here. What I wanted to talk to you also really quick about, because I've gotten questions about nutrition and vitamins and kind of like my regimen. I don't really want to give out nutritional advice here on my YouTube channel. At one point I did have a video library of Diary of a Personal Trainer, but I kind of sat back and thought about that. Number one, I wasn't getting a lot of hits on that, but not only that, I figured, you know, I probably shouldn't be giving out a lot of nutritional advice on my channel. Number one, because I shouldn't be telling people I don't know how to eat. Yes, I tell my clients, you know, what they should and shouldn't be doing. But I know their health background, and that's really, you know, a big important factor when you're giving out nutritional advice to someone, is knowing their health background. And usually they're either working with a doctor and the doctor knows that they're working with me, and vice versa. And if they haven't talked to their doctor about hiring a personal trainer, then I usually encourage them to do so. But everybody has health issues, and everybody should be on a specific diet that you know, works around those health issues. And for me to sit here and to give you nutritional advice and tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing, that would not be very, what I would consider very, you know, ethical. I have, my college degree is actually paralegal, but once we had children, I decided to stay home. But I just feel like it's not the ethical thing for me to do, to be giving you nutritional advice through a camera when I don't know anything about you. But I don't mind sharing with you kind of like my nutritional routines and the things that I do. Like, you've already learned I love bananas and oatmeal. But somebody did ask about my vitamin, you know, regimen, and I wanted to share that with you also today. So keep in mind, these are vitamins that my doctors have me on. I am not telling you to go out and buy these vitamins, okay? I have thyroid disease. I take Synthroid for it. So any vitamins I take, I have to clear with my doctor. And when I go in for my visits, I'm like, can I take this? Can I not take that? I get my blood drawn, and they actually check my vitamin levels in my bloodstream, and then my doctors recommend what I should and should not be doing. So everything I'm showing you today, number one, my doctors know that I'm taking. Number two, they have been recommended to me. The dosage of the vitamins have been recommended to me, because on some of them I take more than one pill. And this is pertaining to my health. Please do not go out and say, well, I'm going to go take, you know, what Rachel's taking. No, check with your doctor first. First things first, I take Centrum right here, and I have been taking this forever, like forever, ever, long before I had a thyroid issue, long before I started even having children. So Centrum Women is something I have always taken, and my doctor's like, with your thyroid, not an issue, take your Centrum. Then I take a B12, and just one over the counter, very simple, and my doctor has me taking 1,000 milligrams. So I'm actually taking 2,000 milligrams of B12 a day, and I've had my blood drawn to make sure that I'm not getting too much B12 or that I'm not getting too little. My doctor's like, taking the perfect amount, keep going. He has me on B12 because with my thyroid issues, sometimes I get really fatigued and tired, and doing what I do now as my profession, teaching fitness classes, I need the energy, and he's like, B12 vitamin would really help with that. So at first I started off with just one. We did my blood work. He says, go ahead and try 2, and we did my blood work again, and he's like, I'm happy with you taking 2. Is it working for you? I'm like, yep, it's working for me. So he's like, then 2 it is. So these 2 have been prescribed by my doctor, my regular, you know, primary care manager. My OBGYN has put me on B6, and she has put me on 2 of these a day, and these are 100 milligrams. So I take 200 milligrams of this a day. And the reason she has put me on B6 is because for me, it has helped me with PMS. Like, you would not believe how it has helped me. And I did not know that B6 kind of plays with the neurotransmitters in your brain. I did not know that about B6. And she's like, yes, it does. And she said it could actually combat those mood swings that you experience with PMS, because I was getting mood swings, and my doctor did not, or I did not want to be like put on hormone replacement or anything to that nature. So she's like, B6 is one of the most natural, you know, products that you can take that, you know, helps better informs, you know, like your brain neurotron. She's like, it's just allows them to better perform. And she says, you might actually notice that your PMS symptoms improve. So she says, go ahead and take 2 of those a day. And she says, even some of your physical symptoms may go away. Yes, it did. Like it has really, really helped. I'm telling you, it has really, it's changed me for the better. And therefore, if it's changed me for the better when it comes to PMS, then it's changed everybody in my household for the better. So she has me on 2 of these a day. And then of course, my regular doctor knows that she has me on these because of my thyroid. She also has me taking a probiotic, which is right here, and I just take 1 of these a day, and it's just a healthy digestive, you know, keeping your healthy digestive tract, you know, clean with like a healthy type of bacteria. So it's my OBGYN that has me on these 2 products. Then independently on my own, and my doctor is aware of it because of my, you know, thyroid, I take a hair, nail, and skin product, and I have been taking this for years. I don't really have a hair issue as far as my hair is super thick. I got a lot of it, but my skin gets dried out and my nails are very, like, you know, brittle and soft. And I just started taking this about a year ago, and I noticed that my skin has improved, and I've been contemplating on whether or not to like get rid of my artificial nails and try to just get manicures and maintain my own nails to see if I can, you know, possibly grow them. So that's in the back of my head. But as far as my hair goes, it's still really thick, and that really hasn't changed, and it seems to grow pretty healthy. And yeah, it's still a little dry, but you know, for the most part, my hair is fine. But I just like taking this, and my doctor was like, it's fine to take it with your thyroid, not a problem. So that is like my vitamin routine, and I keep all of my vitamins in the refrigerator, and where they're at a cool temperature and they're in a dark place, and I just kind of store them in this little Tupperware container in the fridge. So that is my infusion water episode, along with my multivitamin regimen. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. It lets me know that, you know, you enjoy seeing stuff like this. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then I'm inviting you to come along and be a fellow Musketeer with me by subscribing. But I hope this video inspired you to maybe head out to the store and buy an infusion water bottle and start fruiting up your water really naturally with some fresh fruit. And hopefully maybe this video also inspired you to talk to your doctor about your vitamin wellness program as well. So y'all take care. Y'all have a magical day and a magical week, and I will see y'all later, Musketeers. Bye.